Hi friends, I'm Myra with Vial Designs, and in this video I'm going to show you 5 different hand lettering styles that you can use to write July or really any other month or word. If you want the lettering worksheet that comes along with the video, be sure to get into my Creatives membership where I provide every month everything that you need to stay creative. So be sure to check the description for the link. Now let's go ahead and get started. For the first lettering idea, I'm going to be using the Tombow Dual Brush Pen 401, and I'm going to write July in a block lettering style. I'm thickening the downstrokes to make the letters chunkier. So once I'm satisfied with the width of my letters, the next thing is to sketch wavy lines in the center of the lettering, and I'm going to use the darker blue to color this part of the letter where the wavy lines were, and I'm going to also use the base blue color that I was using before to blend the two colors together and the layer colors look better in the lettering. Once I'm done with this, it's time to go ahead and erase the pencil sketch. The next thing is with the monoline pen, I'm gonna write July in extended script lettering. To make the script lettering stand out even more, I'm gonna use the Mr. Pen white gel pen and I'm going to outline the script. This gives it a really cool layer effect. And you can always leave it like this, but I wanted to take it a step further and I'm outlining the block lettering with a monoline pen. This one is a 02. I recommend using a monoline pen with a thinner tip when you're doing the outline. To give this a little bit of a 3D effect, I'm using the Pentel brush pen to add a shadow to the letters. Now for this, I always like to do a outline to the right and slightly at the bottom of each part of the letters, as you can see here. And then last but not least, we're gonna add highlights. For the second creative lettering idea, I'm using bubble lettering and I'm adding stars to each of the letters. Now, if you want to learn more about bubble lettering, I do have a couple of video tutorials where I go step by step of how to make perfect bubble lettering every time. So that's why in here, I'm only sketching them and then I'm outlining them with the monoline pen. Now, as a quick reminder, I always sketch everything in pencil. And before I even hit record on the video, I had all the lettering styles sketched out because I like to be prepared before I hit record, and also I want to make sure that all the lettering styles fit within the page. So yes, if you see marks in the paper, those are the pencil sketches that I've done. I've gotten comments before where people say like I'm cheating because I'm tracing something, and I don't think that's cheating because I always recommend that you trace everything, you sketch everything with a pencil beforehand. I just like to make sure that everything fits within the page. And back to the lettering style, I'm drawing an outline to create shadows on these bubble letters, and I'm not coloring them. Instead, I'm doing these lines inside, and this is creating a super cool 3D effect on the lettering. And then I'm still gonna add a shadow using the same Pentel brush pen that I used before. Now, if you want to make your life easier and have a guide to trace these letters, I do have that in my Patreon membership. All the styles that we're doing here are available to you in a printable, so you can either trace them or color them. Either way, I think that will make your life easier when it comes to learning a new lettering style. Tracing is the best way because you are copying the lettering over and over again, and this is going to help you create the muscle memory that you need to create it on your own. Moving on to the third creative lettering style, this are chunky script letters, and we're gonna resemble a watermelon. So that's why I'm coloring with the red, and then I'm doing a shadow with this green Karin Brush Marker Pro, which are the ones that I'm using for this third lettering style. I love these pens because they're super juicy and they have vibrant colors. And the last thing that we're gonna do for this lettering style is adding these very small ovals inside the letters to resemble the watermelon seeds. For the fourth lettering style, I sketched it first with pencil, and then I'm using a knitter eraser to erase most of the sketch. I love using the knitter eraser because it erases most of it but still leaves me a trace that I can use. And I'm going back to using the dual brush pens. For this layer style, I drew a line to have as a guide of where I'm gonna use the darker color, and then I went over it with the base color again to blend them. And for this one, we're gonna add multiple shadows because this is a layer brush grid with shadow sticker effect, and you're gonna see that better in a little bit. So after we do the shadow, we're also gonna do a line shadow with a monoline pen, and I grabbed a lighter blue to continue adding shadows on top of the lines that I did before. Now the next thing is to outline everything, and I'm using the monoline pen to do the first outline, and then I'm going over it with a pencil brush pen. For this one, I'm gonna add an extra shadow. Again, I'm adding that to the right and slightly at the bottom of each part of this outline. If you're finding this video helpful so far, I would love for you to give it a like because that helps you to show my videos to more lettering enthusiasts just like you, and it's a free way to support my channel. I appreciate you being here watching, and let's keep going with the tutorial. For the last creative lettering style, we're switching to a Mr. Pen gel pen. I really love how these pens write. They're super smooth, juicy. I didn't think that I would enjoy coloring with these pens so much, but it's super fun to use. And so this is a style that you can use with any pen that you have. For this one, we're doing like a sans serif lettering style to write July, and we're gonna embellish it by adding some sparkles and circles, or they look maybe more like water droplets and circles. I don't know. What do you think? I really love how this one turned out as well. And if you want even more creative lettering ideas, be sure to check out the playlist that I created, where I have tons of lettering ideas that you can use for your bullet journal or planner. And if you have a word that you would like me to show you how to write in different creative ways, be sure to leave that in the comments. So here are all the creative lettering ideas that you can use for July. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.